To want me, you gotta know me. If you love me, you gotta show me. Let ya, let ya, let ya, let ya, let ya. मुझसे दूर कहीं ना जा, बस यही कहीं रह जा। मैं तेरी दीवानी रे, अफसोस तुझे है क्या। मुझसे दूर कहीं ना जा, बस यही कहीं रह जा। मैं तेरी दीवानी रे, अफसोस तुझे है क्या। तेरी मेरी कहानी नहीं बन गई, तू मेरा हो गया, मैं तेरी हो गई। जहाँ जाए तू संग मुझे ले जा।
Back it up now. Get 'em up. Got it.
ये तेरी मेरी बातें, ये मीठे मीठे पल, ये भीगे भीगे मौसम में लेना हमें कल। ये तेरी मेरी बातें, ये मीठे मीठे पल, ये भीगे भीगे मौसम में लेना हमें कल। तेरे लिए मैं हूँ, मेरे लिए तू है, डर किस बात का है। I wanna know you right, boy, you got me wrong tight. Now I wanna hear you say, जहाँ जाए तू संग मुझे ले जा, ले जा, ले जा, ले जा, ले जा, ले जा। महकी रात में चुरा के सारे रंग ले जा। भीगू साथ में तू ऐसी मुलाकात ले जा।
मेरे डब बत्ती बोर थले काली कार बैठे कार विच मेरे चुणवे जे यार नीए वट खाण पैंदे पंगे जान जा लैंदे असीं बैठे आ बिठाया बंदे उठणे नहीं देंदे लैंदे मिंटो मिंट पट ना तू हस बल्लीए किहड़ा करदा ए तंग मैनू दस बल्लीए साडे मैटर च आउंदी ना पुलिस बल्लीए करदा ए तंग किहड़ा दस बल्लीए जट गैंग नहीं बनाउंदे गैंगा रन करदे पैपणे रखिया चढ़दे तो चढ़दे नहीं जिथे चलदे रकाने पूरी लहर फड़दे बंदे जिगरे वाले आ साडे नाल खड़दे नहीं दिन ढलदे ही हो जे शुरू दिन बल्लीए किन्ने टक ने पिंडे ते ना तू गिण बल्लीए होया वैल पूना करदे नूं चिर बल्लीए मिंट लगदा नहीं खोलदा ही सिर बल्लीए नहीं सिर पर्चे बथेरे पुकदे आ यार दे काले शीशे कराए बेलो काली कार जांदा 10 के जदों भी जट जावे मारते खेड़ मकाईए जट पहली सार ते चलदे ने मुੱਢ ਤੋਂ ਜਟਾਂ ਦੇ ਪੁੱਤ नी शहर तेरे भावें साडा नाम पुछ ली ना चलदा ए टॉप उत्ते तेरा यार उत्तों मोढे नाल मोढा जोड़ खड़े यार नी मेरे डब बत्ती बोर थले काली कार डब बत्ती बोर थले ओ मेरे डब बत्ती बोर थले काली कार है डब बत्ती बोर थले ਤਾਨੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਘੁੰਮਦੇ ਆ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਪੈਰ ਪੱਟਦੇ ਆ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਦਿਸੇ ਪੈਰ ਪੈਰ ਸ਼ੌਂਕ ਨਾਲ ਪੂਰਦੇ ਆ ਪੁੱਤ ਜੱਟ ਤੇਰੀ ਸੋਚ ਨਾਲੋਂ ਨੀਵੀਂ ਯਾਰ ਗੱਡੀ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਨੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਚਮਕਦੀ ਪੂਰੀ ਉੱਤੋਂ ਰਿਮ ਚਮ ਕੇ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਚ ਦਿਸਦਾ ਰੁਮਾਲ ਲਮਕੇ ਨੀ ਪੱਟੂ ਤੁਰਦੇ ਆ ਸੜਕ ਪਿਓ ਦੀ ਮੰਨ ਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਠੋਕਦੇ ਨੀ ਬੰਦਾ ਕਦੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਬੰਨ ਕੇ ਨੀ ਬੰਦਾ ਡੱਕ ਲੈਨੇ ਆ ਘਰੋਂ ਚੱਕ ਲੈਨੇ ਆ ਬਿੱਲੋ ਅੱਖ ਲਾਲ ਰੱਖੀ ਪਾੜੇ ਅੱਖ ਲੈਨੇ ਆ ਨੇ ਫਿਰ ਸ਼ੱਕ ਪੈਂਦੇ ਆ ਜੇ ਕੋ ਕਰਦਾ ਗਦਾਰੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਪੁੱਤ ਵੈਰ ਨਾਲੇ ਯਾਰੀ ਦੋਵੇਂ ਮਾੜੀ ਮਾੜੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਰੱਜ ਕੇ ਜੇ ਆਈ ਉੱਤੇ ਆਏ ਉੱਡਦੇ ਪਰਿੰਦੇ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਫੜ ਕੇ ਬਿਠਾਏ ਮੋਰਾਂ ਵਾਂਗ ਨੇ ਨਚਾਏ ਕੰਮ ਆਰ ਪਾਰ ਸੀਟ ਉੱਤੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਖਾਣੀ ਨਾ ਕੋ ਬੈਠੀ ਨਾ ਰਹਿਣੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਡੱਬ ਬੱਤੀ ਬੋਰ ਥੱਲੇ ਕਾਲੀ ਕਾਰ ਡੱਬ ਬੱਤੀ ਬੋਰ ਥੱਲੇ ਓ ਮੇਰੇ ਡੱਬ ਬੱਤੀ ਬੋਰ ਥੱਲੇ ਕਾਲੀ ਕਾਰ ਹੈ ਡੱਬ ਬੱਤੀ ਬੋਰ ਥੱਲੇ
ਜੇਬਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੋਟ ਭਰੇ ਆ ਡੱਬੀ ਹਥਿਆਰ ਟੰਗੇ ਨੇ ਪਿਸਤੌਲ ਤੇ ਨੱਕ ਗੱਡੇ ਆ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਕਾਫਲੇ ਆ ਜੇਬਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੋਟ ਭਰੇ ਆ ਡੱਬੀ ਹਥਿਆਰ ਟੰਗੇ ਨੇ ਪਿਸਤੌਲ ਤੇ ਨੱਕ ਗੱਡੇ ਆ ਲੀੜੇ ਨੇ ਮਹਿੰਗੇ ਜੋ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ ਜੱਟ ਤੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਨਾਰਾ ਤੇ ਫਲੈਕਸ ਮੈਂ ਕੰਮ ਤੇ ਜਾਈਏ ਸ਼ੌਕ ਪਕਾਈਏ ਤੇ ਕਰਦੀ ਦੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਜੱਟ ਗੱਡੀ ਤੇ ਮਿਲੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਉਹ ਚਲਾਈ ਸਟੇਸ਼ਨ ਯੈਸ ਤੇ ਬੈਕ ਤੇ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਵਾਲ ਬੜੇ ਆ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਕਾਫਲੇ ਆ ਜੇਬਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੋਟ ਭਰੇ ਆ ਡੱਬੀ ਹਥਿਆਰ ਟੰਗੇ ਨੇ ਪਿਸਤੌਲ ਤੇ ਨੱਕ ਗੱਡੇ ਆ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਕਾਫਲੇ ਆ ਜੇਬਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੋਟ ਭਰੇ ਆ ਡੱਬੀ ਹਥਿਆਰ ਟੰਗੇ ਨੇ ਪਿਸਤੌਲ ਤੇ ਨੱਕ ਗੱਡੇ ਆ ਪਟੀਨ ਖਾਟਾ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਦੇਖਾ ਬਣੀਆਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਅੜੇ ਘਰਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਭਣੀ ਕਰੀਕਾਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਲੱਭਦੀਆਂ ਲਾਸ਼ਾਂ ਗਲੀਆਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕਰੀ ਦੀ ਸਲਾਮ ਇਹ ਪੱਕੇ ਆਏ ਸੀ ਜੇ ਅੜ ਕੇ ਕਰਾਰੀ ਬੋਲਦੀਆਂ ਗੋਲੀਆਂ ਪੈਰ ਖੱਟ ਜੱਟਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਭੱਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੱਟਲ ਨਾ ਕਈਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਹਿੱਟਾਂ ਖੋਲੀਆਂ ਪੈਰ ਖੱਟ ਜੱਟਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਭੱਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੱਟਲ ਨਾ ਕਈਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਹਿੱਟਾਂ ਖੋਲੀਆਂ ਪੈਰ ਖੱਟ ਜੱਟਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਭੱਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੱਟਲ ਨਾ ਕਈਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਹਿੱਟਾਂ ਖੋਲੀਆਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਦਾ ਤੱਕ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਅੰਦਾਜ਼ੇ ਅੰਦਰੇ ਜੇ ਪਾਣੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਫਿਰੇ ਝਾਕਦਾ ਮੁੱਠੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਮੁੱਠਾਂ ਸਿਰ ਖੇਡੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਪੱਗਾਂ ਸਾਡਾ ਵੈਰੀ ਨਾਲ ਜੋੜ ਜੱਦਾਂ ਕਰਾਰਦਾ ਲੋਕੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਿਰ ਤੋਂ ਕਰੈ ਕੇ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਰੌਂਗ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਹੱਥ ਸ਼ਕਲਾਂ ਨੇ ਭੋੜੀਆਂ ਪੈਰ ਖੱਟ ਜੱਟਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਭੱਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਤਲ ਨਾ ਕਈਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਹਿੱਕਾਂ ਖੋਲੀਆਂ ਪੈਰ ਖੱਟ ਜੱਟਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਭੱਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਤਲ ਨਾ ਕਈਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਹਿੱਕਾਂ ਖੋਲੀਆਂ ਪੈਰ ਖੱਟ ਜੱਟਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਭੱਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਤਲ ਨਾ ਕਈਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਹਿੱਕਾਂ ਖੋਲੀਆਂ ਓ ਬੰਦੋ ਜਵਾਨ ਦੀਆਂ ਕੱਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਬਾਵਾ ਵਾਲੇ ਜੋਰ ਨਾ ਬਹਾਲ ਤੋਰੀ ਦਾ ਮਾਝੇ ਦੇ ਆ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਮਿਹਨਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਹਾਣੀ ਮਾੜੇ ਲਾਕੇ ਵਾਲਾ ਤਾਰਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਪੈਰੀ ਰੋਲੀ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਆ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਸਭ ਚੁੱਪ ਹੋ ਜਾਣੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਤਿੰਨ ਫੁੱਟ ਦੀਆਂ ਤਾੜ ਤਾੜ ਬੋਲੀਆਂ ਪੈਰ ਖੱਟ ਜੱਟਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਭੱਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਿੱਤਲ ਨਾ ਕਈਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਹਿੱਕਾਂ ਖੋਲੀਆਂ ਪੈਰ ਖੱਟ ਜੱਟਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਭੱਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਿੱਤਲ ਨਾ ਕਈਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਹਿੱਕਾਂ ਖੋਲੀਆਂ ਪੈਰ ਖੱਟ ਜੱਟਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਭੱਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਿੱਤਲ ਨਾ ਕਈਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਹਿੱਕਾਂ ਖੋਲੀਆਂ ਹੋ ਚੜ੍ਹਦਾ ਗਰਾ ਆਪ ਸਿਖਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਵੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਵੇਖ ਵੇਖ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਨਾਲ ਆਇਆ ਕੱਢਣੇ ਕੇ ਗਾਲਾਂ ਕਈ ਲਾਉਣਗੇ ਸਕੀਮਾਂ ਪਰ ਸਾਡੇ ਆਈ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਰਾਈਡ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ ਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਭਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਰਾਹ ਮੱਚੇ ਲੋਕ ਕਾਮਯਾਬੀ ਦੀਆਂ ਆਉਣ ਜੋਲੀਆਂ ਪੈਰ ਖੱਟ ਜੱਟਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਭੱਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਤਲ ਨਾ ਕਈਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਹਿੱਕਾਂ ਖੋਲੀਆਂ ਪੈਰ ਖੱਟ ਜੱਟਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਭੱਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਤਲ ਨਾ ਕਈਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਹਿੱਕਾਂ ਖੋਲੀਆਂ ਪੈਰ ਖੱਟ ਜੱਟਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਭੱਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਤਲ ਨਾ ਕਈਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਹਿੱਕਾਂ ਖੋਲੀਆਂ ਆਓ ਵੈਰ ਖੱਟ ਜੱਟਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਭੱਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਤਲ ਨਾ ਕਈਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਹਿੱਕਾਂ ਖੋਲੀਆਂ ਹੋ ਵੈਰ ਖੱਟ ਜੱਟਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਭੱਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਤਲ ਨਾ ਕਈਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਹਿੱਕਾਂ ਖੋਲੀਆਂ ਵੈਰ ਖੱਟ ਜੱਟਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਭੱਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਤਲ ਨਾ ਕਈਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਹਿੱਕਾਂ ਖੋਲੀਆਂ ਜੱਟ ਕੌਮ ਤੋਂ ਆ ਕਰਦੇ ਬਲੌਂਗ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੰਦੇ ਖਾਲੀ ਬੰਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਲੋੜ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਆ ਸਾਡੀ ਵਾਰਦਾਤ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਨਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਲਾਉਂਦੀ ਯਾਰਾਂ ਕੋਲ ਪੁੱਛੇਗੀ ਪਿਆਰ ਦੀ ਬਥੇਰਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਵੈਰੀਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਚੀ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਸਿਰ ਖੁੱਲਦੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਗੱਲ ਬਾਤ ਬੜੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਚੁੱਪ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਆ ਮਦੀਰ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜੱਟ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਗੱਲ ਬਾਤ ਬੜੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਚੁੱਪ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਆ ਮਦੀਰ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜੱਟ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਗੱਲ ਬਾਤ ਬੜੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਚੁੱਪ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਆ ਮਦੀਰ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜੱਟ ਮੱਥੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਏ ਸਰੂਰ ਚੜਿਆ ਸੀਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ੇਰਾਂ ਵਾਲਾ ਚਿਹਰਾ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਮੌਕੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਖੈਰ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਾਰਦੇ ਉੱਜ ਤੰਪਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਲਾ ਕੇ ਤਾਂ ਬਥੇਰੇ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਦੀ ਹਿੱਕ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੋੜ ਸਤਾਇਆ ਟੱਕਰੇ ਦੇਖ ਕਿਤਨਾ ਦਾ ਕੱਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਰ ਡੋਲਦੇ ਮਿੱਠਾ ਉੱਤੇ ਗੱਲ ਬਾਤ ਬੜੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਚੁੱਪ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਆ ਮਡੀਰ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਜੱਟ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਮਿੱਠਾ ਉੱਤੇ ਗੱਲ ਬਾਤ ਬੜੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਚੁੱਪ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਆ ਮਡੀਰ ਜਿੱਥੇ
ਬੈਠਾ ਯਾਰਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੱਲ ਤੇਰੀ ਛਿੜ ਗਈ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅੱਖ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਹਾਏ ਉਹ ਪਿੜ ਗਈ ਬੈਠਾ ਯਾਰਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੱਲ ਤੇਰੀ ਛਿੜ ਗਈ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅੱਖ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਹਾਏ ਉਹ ਪਿੜ ਗਈ ਹੋ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕੁੜੀ ਆ ਗੁਲਾਬ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਜੱਟਾਂ ਦਾ ਖਰਾਬ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਨਿਭੂ ਹੈ ਜਨਾਬ ਤੂੰ ਹੀ ਦੱਸ ਦੇ ਓ ਮੇਰੇ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਨੇ ਯਾਰ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਦਵਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਜਵਾਬ ਤੂੰ ਹੀ ਦੱਸ ਦੇ
ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕੁੜੀ ਆ ਗੁਲਾਬ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਜੱਟਾਂ ਦਾ ਖਰਾਬ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਨਿਭੂ ਹੈ ਜਨਾਬ ਤੂੰ ਯੋਂ ਦੱਸ ਦੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਨੇ ਯਾਰ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਦਵਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਜਵਾਬ ਤੂੰ ਯੋਂ ਦੱਸ ਦੇ ਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਤਰੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਖੋਇਆ ਨੀ ਦੂਰ ਤੇਰਾ ਹੈ ਮੈਂ ਗੀਤਾਂ ਚ ਪਰੋਇਆ ਨੀ ਮੈਂ ਕਤਰੀਆਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਖੋਇਆ ਨੀ ਆਲੇ ਹੱਥ ਫੜ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਤੇਰਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਨੀ ਹੋ ਇਦਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਕਿਉਂ ਦੂਰ ਦੱਸੋ ਇਹਦਾ ਕੀ ਕਸੂਰ ਗੱਲ ਮੰਨ ਲੋ ਹਜ਼ੂਰ ਜ਼ਿੱਦ ਛੱਡ ਦੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਨੇ ਯਾਰ ਇਹ ਕੋਈ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਨੀ ਜਵਾਬ ਸਹੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਤੂੰ ਯੋਂ ਦੱਸ ਦੇ
ਸਿੱਧੇ ਮੂੰਹ ਤੂੰ ਗੱਲ ਨਾ ਕਰੇ ਐਵੇਂ ਸੰਗਦੀਆਂ ਜਾਵੇ ਕੁੜੇ ਜੱਗ ਤੋਂ ਡਰੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਬੋਲਿਆ ਹੈ ਸਿੱਧੇ ਮੂੰਹ ਤੂੰ ਗੱਲ ਨਾ ਕਰੇ ਐਵੇਂ ਸੰਗਦੀਆਂ ਜਾਵੇ ਕੁੜੇ ਜੱਗ ਤੋਂ ਡਰੇ ਕਾਤੋਂ ਬੰਦ ਤੂੰ ਕਿਤਾਬ ਕੋਈ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਨਾ ਜਵਾਬ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਨਿਭੂ ਹੈ ਜਨਾਬ ਤੂੰ ਹੀ ਦੱਸ ਦੇ ਓ ਮੇਰੇ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਨੇ ਯਾਰ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਦਵਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਜਵਾਬ ਤੂੰ ਹੀ ਦੱਸ ਦੇ ਓ ਮੇਰੇ
मेरे पुछदे ने यार की है दवा मैं जवाब तू ही दस दे मेरे पुछदे ने यार ये कोई दिंदा नहीं जवाब सही कर दे हिसाब तू यूं दस दे जो तेरी खातिर तड़पे पहले से ही क्या उसे तड़पाना ओ जालिमा जो तेरे इश्क में बहका पहले से ही क्या उसे बहकाना ओ जालिमा आंखें मरहबा बातें मरहबा मैं 100 मरतबा दीवाना हुआ मेरा ना रहा जब से
Can you please be quiet? Silent please. Dear Manan, Khush Asam. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين قل اللهم مالك الملك تؤتي الملك من تشاء وتنزع الملك ممن تشاء وتعز من تشاء وتذل من تشاء بيدك الخير وهو على كل شيء قدير تولج الليل في النهار وتولج النهار في الليل وتخرج الحي من الميت وتخرج الميت من الحي وترزق من تشاء بغير حساب صدق الله العظيم.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening. Thank you, Shadi for that beautiful recitation. Thank you. So, this is obviously a very emotional time for all of us, for myself and for my family. So, this is Naznin. I'm Fawad. We want to extend a very warm welcome to all of our guests who have graced us with their presence to celebrate our daughter's wedding tonight. We are truly honored to host you, especially those who have come from far away, including Pakistan, Qatar, Canada, several states, and in fact, the groom's entire wedding party is from out of state, right? But there's one person here tonight, this evening, that I believe deserves a very special thank you. She's someone that is very near and dear to my heart. So the next couple of minutes, I'm going to say something both in English and in Urdu. And this is really for the younger generation so they can understand what I'm saying and hopefully they find this inspiring. So, that special person in my life is Chachi Wahid. Chachi, can you please stand up so everyone can see who you are? Thank you, Chachi. Thank you. That is Chachi. So let me tell you the reason why I believe she has made the most effort of anybody I know that is here tonight. It's not because she's 89 years old. Chachi, आप यहाँ पे जो आ जाइए, ये इस वजह से मैं ये नहीं कह रहा कि आप 89 साल की हैं तो ये आपके लिए बहुत मुश्किल है, मैं ये नहीं कह रहा. Second reason that you may be thinking, she came all the way from Ohio. So when I was saying a lot of people from out of state, she came from Ohio. It's not because of that. Chachi, आप बहुत दूर से आई हैं, लेकिन फिर भी ये वजह नहीं है कि मैं कह रहा हूँ कि आपने बहुत ज़्यादा यहाँ पे आके हमें जो है वो दिया. So the third reason that you might be thinking is she had some health issues over the last couple of months, and I was extremely concerned that she would not be able to make it. And it turns out that every time I spoke with her, she would tell me, I am coming. Or Chachi aap aayi. Right? But even that's not the reason. Even that's not the reason. So then you might be thinking it's probably because she told me, she called me a couple of weeks ago, and she said, not only am I going to come to your wedding, but I also want to make sure that I attend every event that you are planning. तो चाची आपने मुझे फ़ोन किया और आपने कहा बेटा मैं हर इवेंट में आऊँगी, इंक्लूडिंग बच्ची के निकाह में. मैंने कहा चाची आपके लिए मुश्किल होगी, आप नहीं करें. आपने कहा नहीं मैं आ रही हूँ, right? Even that's not the reason why I think she made the most effort. Here's the real reason why she made the most effort. Every event that she's been at, that we have had, which is every event, she has shown up at the beginning, she has sat through the entire event, and Chachi tells me every evening at the end that she had fun. That is why you should give her a round of applause. Every night. Right? So our families go back 60 years. I want to thank Chachi and of course the entire Wahid family for being here. My fondest memories growing up as a child in Pakistan were the highlight of the every occasion was going to Chacha's house, playing all day, eating the amazing food. She's the best cook I've ever known. So it is really truly a pleasure. And the reason I say this is for the younger generation, hopefully they hear me talk about this. 60 plus years of friendship. Our elders are to be treasured. So with that said, thank you to all of you. Now, I was told that I had less than 5 minutes for my speech. Considering how much this wedding has cost me, I would have liked to receive more time. By the way, you're supposed to laugh at my jokes tonight. I paid for that too somehow. So, all right. So they say that daughters sometimes marry men who are similar to their fathers. Naz, your mother has been praying non-stop that you did not. Even though I keep telling her that you're not making the mistake of marrying a Pathan like she did, right? That's not the mistake you're making. She did, right? So for those of you who are missing the cultural reference, just think of Pathans as the Pakistani hillbillies. And I'll just leave it at that. You heard, somebody says Tade Moshe right at the beginning, right? That was it, Pakistani hillbillies. So there you go. So parents get to see their children start developing a personality at a very early age. Naz, we have had the pleasure over the last 21 years of, just watching you grow as a person. And as I was reflecting on those years, what I realized was that these 21 years have really passed by in the blink of an eye. So I'm sure many of you can relate to that. But for me, it was truly one of those just really reflective moments. And I said, yes, time really has gone by in the blink of an eye. So here's what we love about you, Naz. In the time that you've been growing and developing into this amazing person, this beautiful person that you have become, you approach everything in life with a sense of optimism, and it is truly inspiring. You approach everything with a great sense of optimism, and we find that very inspiring. We also know that you like to stand up for fairness, not just for yourself, for others as well. Now, it may have involved the police a couple of times, but no lawyers, thankfully, at this point, right? You can laugh, right? So, and then, your sense of humor, right? I'm always, even when I'm upset with you, and we both know that's been quite a bit, slightly, right? Slightly, you know me, right? Then it happens, and I look back and I smile to myself because you will always say something quirky or something that makes me laugh, and I'm sure subsequent speeches will talk about that. So more to come on that, right? Naz, we are extremely proud of what you have accomplished, both personally and professionally, as a young woman. I have been lecturing you all your life. Tonight, however, I'm not going to do that. Instead, I would like to offer some advice to Muslim, if that's okay with you. Okay, all right, I've got the permission. All right, so Muslim, we welcome you to the family. It's a great honor to have you in the family. Now, I know that the other day, the Imam gave you some great marriage advice. I'm going to give you better advice, more practical at least, right? So here it goes. So a couple of things, I would just say keep in mind as you begin your, marital life and you're thinking about all the things that are coming up. So some very practical advice, not just banalities. The first one is, there are certain 4-letter words that you should never use because they're not good for your marriage. So words like cook, wash, iron, don't use them. Right? Learn how to do those things. Yeah, she's only pointing at you. Yeah, okay, all right, okay, yeah. So learn how to use them or hire a maid, okay? So that's the first one. All right, okay. So secondly, right, it's okay to start developing selective hearing and memory problems early on in life. A lot of people, there we go! Someone So, the less you hear and remember at times, the better off your marriage is, right? And then, I'll just kind of conclude by saying that at the end of the day, as you're kind of looking at all of this, and even if you take all this advice to heart, right, you will have marital fights. You did marry a Patani, by the way, just so you know, right? In case you missed it. All right, okay. So that will happen. And when that happens, I see Kamal Bhai laughing a little bit. He's going like, really? Wow, you know? Right. Okay, so I can see that. So there's marital fights are gonna happen. And you're thinking, okay, sometimes she's gonna be right, other times I'm going to be right. No, you won't be. Just letting you know. Okay, all right. Yeah, I haven't won one of those yet, so, just so you know. So in conclusion, again, trying not to get very emotional, but in conclusion, I believe that fate brought two of you together, but it's going to take effort and commitment to make this union successful. Our prayers and well wishes are with both of you. May Naz and you have a wonderful life together. Once again, I would like to thank everyone here for being here tonight, and please enjoy yourselves and have a wonderful evening.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, family and friends, glad we could celebrate this day with all of you, considering most of you are not only from around this area, but from around the world today. There's people from Canada, Pakistan, DC, Florida, many more areas around the world that are able to make it here today. It's truly amazing how far people will travel for a free meal, am I right? So today is a day filled with immense joy and celebration. It is truly an honor for me to stand before you all and share a few words about my remarkable sister Naznin. Let me tell you a bit about my relationship with Naznin. First, I think Naznin loved me because she would do courteous things for me, including forcing me to wear an abaya when we were younger. Within a few short years, however, our sibling rivalry intensified. Because of this, I tried to avoid any sort of confrontations. Instead, I tried to outsmart her. So one time my parents brought soda for a function later that day, and being the loving brother I am, I decided to drink half of the case and plant a couple soda cans in her trash bin. Success in my plan had worked, and I saw Naznin get in trouble, and that was probably the best moment of my life in my childhood. Until this moment, everyone in my family had thought I was the one who drank all the soda, so this is sort of an admission guilt statement right here. And I thought the rivalry was dying down and a possible friendship was beginning. I guess I was mistaken though. My 16th birthday, Naznin hugged me and she told me, "Happy birthday," which was shortly followed by, "Mom told me to do this." I won't make much more fun of Naznin. I may be the favorite child, but Naznin is good at so many things, and I was the one usually looking up to her growing up, and I still do. One particular memory that stands out to me is a time our family went to Atlantis. There was a towering water slide called the Leap of Faith, which seemed more like a leap to hell than a recreational activity to me. The mere thought of taking the leap terrified me. While I hesitated, afraid to take that leap, it was Naznin who fearlessly stepped forward, and she took that leap. It was in that moment I realized the courage and bravery that she held. It taught me that sometimes in order to experience the joys of life, we must be willing to step outside our comfort zones and take those leaps of faith. But Naznin's remarkable qualities don't end there. She's the epitome of hard work and dedication. Throughout her life, she has always strived for excellence and pursued her dreams with unwavering determination. To Naznin and Muslim, I hope you two have a lifetime of love and shared adventures. May your bond be unbreakable, and may your love grow stronger with each passing day. Thank you all for being a part of this celebration, and for allowing me to share my heartfelt thoughts about my incredible sister, Naznin.
Hello everyone. Assalamu alaikum. So my name is Yusera. I am one of Naznin's closest friends, and I hope you're all doing well tonight. I want to take a moment to thank Mr. and Mrs. Khan, as well as the Groom's family, for hosting the events these past few days. They've all been wonderful. So let's please give a round of applause for both families. We are gathered here today to honor something so truly magical, so truly unique and wonderful that it simply had to be celebrated. I am, of course, talking about the cake. Last year, I sat here as the bride, and Naznin gave a speech that had the room roaring with laughter. But now, the tables have turned, and it's my time to return the favor. So let's see if I can live up to the high standards she set. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you a thing or two about our lovely bride, Naznin. She possesses a quality that cannot be hidden. She has the incredible ability to wear her heart on her sleeve. No matter what, you'll always know exactly how she's feeling because she's as real and genuine as they come. Back in our 9th grade class, Spanish class specifically, Naznin showed us just how authentically sassy she could be. Whenever someone at our table pushed her buttons, like a fiery force to be reckoned with, she would dramatically slide her desk a mere 2 inches away from that person, sending a clear message that she was not to be messed with. Little did she know her serious demeanor had the entire class struggling to hold in laughter. It was a harmless act of rebellion that still gets me cackling every time. So Muslim, listen closely. If you ever find Naznin subtly shifting herself an inch or two away from you, be on high alert. Something is brewing, and she means business. But lucky for you, underneath that sassy scooting lies a heart filled with love, passion, and an amazing sense of humor. It is so surreal to me that 8 years later, here I am standing and giving a speech at your wedding, Naz. MashaAllah. From going 60 miles per hour in a parking lot and dropping food everywhere, to getting our ears pierced together, to ditching our classmates' study sessions after we said yes to them, just to hang out with each other, we've done it all. It was so impulsive, yet innocent, but it was also a testament to the kind of friend you are, always up for an adventure, but also a sweet soul. Naznin is one of the most sincere friends anyone can have. If she truly loves you, you will know it through her actions. She will support you no matter what, and will hype you up over literally anything. Like, if I show her my broken fingernail, she will make me feel like it's the most stunning broken fingernail in all of existence. To add on to that, she has one of the purest and softest hearts that I know, mashallah. She always wishes the best for everybody around her, regardless of how they are with her, and I have no doubt that with a heart like that, Allah will always keep her happy, inshallah. That is exactly why I am so happy to celebrate today that Allah sent Muslim to her, a hard-working husband to keep her always smiling, inshallah. And as the saying goes, marriage is a workshop where the husband works and the wife shops. Yes. May your workshop always be filled with love, joy, and lots of Louis Vuitton. Ameen. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to share a few words about a remarkable friendship that I've been honored enough to witness and be a part of. I've known Naz for the past 7 years. Initially, we met back in high school and quickly figured out that we have a shared love for laughter, adventure, and just creating new memories. But life has a way of moving forward, and as we grow older, we often find ourselves at the crossroads of change. And now, standing here today, I realize that the day has come and she's going to move far, far away from me. Even though I feel very sad because I'll miss her so much, I also can't help but feel an overwhelming sense of happiness and joy for her. As I look at the beautiful couple standing before us, I'm assured that she has found her perfect match. Even though I've only met you like yesterday, I think that you're an amazing person and you guys just complement each other in every single way. And you look great together. I admire the way that they look at each other, how their smiles fill the room, and how incredibly strong their love must be, considering that they've been long distance all this time. But it gives me great comfort knowing that my friend is in such loving and caring hands. Naz, my bestie for the restie, I want you to know that even though distance may separate us, it'll never diminish the deep bond that we share. And since our bond has withstood the test of time, I don't think that any miles between us will ever change that. And you always have my full support and love with everything that you do. To the bride and groom, thank you for inviting us to be a part of and witness this important moment in history in your love story. Always remember to cherish the laughter and make sure to create and hold tight to the memories that you make, and support one another through life's ups and downs. You guys look absolutely stunning today. So cheers to love, to friendship, and to a beginning of the beautiful forever.
Glad to hear it. So my name is Anwar Mendez, and I am a very close friend of Muslim. And first, I just would really love to express a lot of heartfelt gratitude for being able to be a part of this absolutely beautiful ceremony. This is my very first time attending a Pakistani wedding, and let me just say, you all know how to have a good time. From the dances, to the music, to the food, it's been an absolute spectacle, and it's been a very big privilege to be a part of that. Now I can tell that a lot of hard work and planning went into making this ceremony happen, and so I would just like to extend my deepest gratitude to newlyweds, Mazanaz, the families, and everyone involved in making this ceremony happen. It's been truly beautiful. So, to the reason why we're here, to Muslim and Naz, I offer you my warmest, heartfelt congratulations. I can't wait to see what the future holds for you, and I'm excited to see what happens next. So, over the past few days, we have been able to witness the union of two amazing people who are a truly perfect match. I've had the privilege of knowing Muslim for many years now. We went to the same college, we've lived in the same house, we have the same taste in music, we share many friends, interests, and experiences. And I can say with full confidence that Muslim embodies qualities that we all strive for. He is trustworthy, he is loyal, he is reliable, he's a friend that you can always lean on. Whether it's something as simple as helping me to pick out a shirt or helping with career advice, Muslim has always had my back. He's been there with me through thick and thin, and I know for a fact, I can confidently say that these qualities will pass over into his married life. Now, let's also not forget Muslim's wisdom, his hardworking nature, and his amazing ability to always see the positive in every situation. You can always see the silver lining, you can always see the best light in other people. Just as Muslim is always a kind and genuine friend, I am certain that he will bring these qualities into the role of a husband, and that he will always strive to make Naz happy. So I'll keep it short. So I would appreciate if you could all please join me in giving a round of applause to the bride and groom, Muslim and Naz. May their love grow stronger with every day that passes, and may their journey together be full with joy and fulfillment. Thank you very much. And now I'll introduce the next speaker, Mr. John Paul Austin.
Hello, everyone. My name is John Paul Austin. I'm also a longtime friend and college buddy of Muslims. Likewise, I'd like to first thank the Khan and Guman families for throwing such a marvelous weekend. It's a distinct honor and pleasure for me to be able to be here and to celebrate and participate in the marriage of these amazing people. I first met Muslim around 9 years ago when we were both joining the same fraternity at William and Mary. And for those of you who are not familiar, SIGEP was nothing like the wild party fraternities that you see on TV. We were actually a bunch of nerds that just wanted to hang out with other young men that held each other and themselves to a higher set of standards. We actually had this nerdy fraternity motto, building balanced men. And I can't think of a more balanced man than this guy right here. First of all, you've all got eyes. Take a look at this guy. He's absurdly good looking. All right. And frankly, I think it's a little unfair to Usama and Hyder how much of the good Guman genes this guy got. Because, man left no crumbs. No, but see, in all seriousness, Muslim is one of the most hardworking, compassionate, most humble people that I've
Assalamu alaikum everyone, my name is Haddad, I'm Muslim's younger brother. I'm going to have Usama introduce himself.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Osama, I'm Muslim's twin brother.
So thank you so much for all being here. We really appreciate you all making the time out to come here. I know it's difficult and tough to do so, but we really appreciate your time. I don't know if I can follow the eloquence of both JP and Anwar here, or the organization that Uncle G had within his, with all of his jokes. And I also don't recommend trying to use ChatGPT to try to come up with a Pakistani wedding speech either. But speaking a little bit about these two here, speaking about Muslim, growing up, I feel like there's one word to describe him. It's gotta be misna, and I don't know what that means exactly. In English, I have no clue what that means, and I hope somebody can tell me a little bit more about what that is exactly. Growing up, it would be me and Usama fighting over something dumb, and Muslim is just sitting in the corner, kind of just laughing at us and being like, what are these two doing with themselves? But all jokes aside, growing up with Muslim has been wonderful. He's always been an extremely supportive and kind brother, and he's always someone that I'm able to turn to whenever things get tough, or I need some help or guidance, or some help with how to even dress, because I'm not really in tune with that. So I haven't been shopping in years because of this guy, and now I'm lucky to have someone that's as fashionably savvy as he is to help me out a little bit more. And of course, Naz, we really appreciate you. We love having you within the family. We see how happy Muslim is with you as well. You've always been kind to all of us, and it's always just been wonderful hanging out with you and your family as well. So again, thank you so much for all being here. We really appreciate it.
To echo what John Paul, Anwar, and Heather have said, I think Muslim definitely carries all of the positive traits that are mentioned. I think as his siblings, something that's been really nice to see is all of the new great personality traits he's developed after this relationship. I mean, in a sense, he has been very self-sufficient, independent, and indulgent for a very long time. I think it's a very refreshing and also inspiring thing to see all the traits of empathy and compassion which he's developed further. It's nice to see that he's been able to find someone that actually he can be more goofy openly, have more fun, and just be, I guess, a little less rigid. So I think all of those things that Naznin brings out in him are something we really enjoy and we hope to see more of. For Naznin, we're all here to welcome you. I want you to know that there's actually a lot of people that aren't here that are excited to welcome you as well. So you have a huge, huge loving family ready to embrace you into their lives. So I hope you enjoyed developing those relationships with us in the future and setting those memories as well. So we thank you all again for joining us, and we hope the rest of the evening is enjoyable and full of laughter. Thank you.
तुमसे दिल जब से मिला है, कोई तो वजह है, इश्क हुआ है। इतनी सी बात समझ लो, सारे जहां में
होती रहे, ऐसी मुलाकातें होती रहे, तू जो मेरे पास रहे, जादू सा यूं चलता रहे।
होना है जिससे वो हो जाने दो, खोना है इससे तो खो जाने दो, दूर से तो होगा नहीं।
When you close your eyes, tell me what are you dreaming? Everything I wanna know it all. I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweet heart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you. Do you miss the road that you grew up on? Did you get your middle name from your grandma? When you think about you forever now, do you think of me? When you close your eyes, tell me what are you dreaming? Everything I wanna know it all. I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you.
You said 500. Try your luck. You said 500. We gave you 4. Try your luck.
Kick ahead.
Try your luck. Don't open yet. No, that's not for sale. Pick one. Pick one. Whatever hand you choose. That's it. That's not for sale. Which one? Which one? Pick. Alright, open. Help him.
Take them all. I have to do my stuff. This one? No, not anymore.
बच्चा से खान माच को दिल में रुक साथ म्यान बार जानो बच्चा से खान माच को दिल में रुक साथ म्यान बार जानो बच्चा से खान माच को उंगली पकड़ के तूने चलना सिखाया था ना दहलीज ऊंची है ये पार करा दे बाबा मैं तेरी मलका टुकड़ा हूँ तेरे दिल का एक बार फिर से दहलीज पार करा दे मुड़ के ना देखो दिल बरो 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 फैसले जो काटे जाए की भी पार करा दे। बाबा मैं तेरी मलिका, टुकड़ा हूँ तेरे दिल का, एक बार फिर से दहलीज पार